A very good evening to all our viewers joining us live on www.thepapare.com and of course from Sri Lanka and all around the world. This is the Week 5 clash between the home side Trinity College Kandy taking on the lads from Mount Lavinia Science College. Both the teams are after two pretty harsh losses. Science coming in after a long 2-week break, while Trinity suffered a 22 points to 10 defeat at the hands of St. Peter's College, who have been dominating the Peterite Trinity season encounters over the past few years and clinched the Dennis Pereira trophy and took home the trophy to Bambalapitiya. And Trinity, it's a must-win game for them, as well as the Science College, who are yet to gain that big W of this year's season. The Pallekele Stadium picture is surrounded by the mountains, and today's maximum temperature is 31 Celsius degrees. It feels very humid out here, and earlier it was very humid, and it's slightly cooling down, and the clouds are covering slowly the Pallekele Stadium. Minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius. The wind blowing from the left to right of your screen. Schoolboys of Trinity and supporters from both the home side and the away visitors are here at the stadium to support their respective teams. And these are the results of Week 4. Isipatana beating the Senanayaka with a bonus point, 22.6. Trinity going down to St. Peter's here at home at Pallekele, 10 points to 22. Royal mauling over Zahira, 44-3. Vidyartha getting the better of Dharm Raja in a highly competitive game, 29 points to 22. Kingswood going down to St. Joseph's heavily, 15-48. And Wesley in an ever-close match by 1 point against St. Anthony's, 29 points to 30. An inch close game. Wesley were on the ball, missed that last gasp penalty. However, many matchups are there today, as the Lady Jayathilaka Shield encounter between St. Thomas's and St. Joseph's, the current holders of the Shield. Royal College taking on Dharm Raja prior to the Bradby, of course, here. And of course, Zaira College hosting St. Peter's in an exciting clash in Maradana. And at Longdon Place, the defending champions, the unbeaten Isipatana College, taking on the high-riding Eagles from Kandy St. Anthony's College, which will be all an exciting clash. And let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be back.
රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
Z. WeKYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances. Amazing.
Introducing the digital youth account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
ඕගොල්ලොත් එන්නේ ඉවෙන්ට් එකට. ඩ්‍රෙස් කෝඩ් එක black.
Black? No problem. නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් ඇක්ටිව් ක්ලිම්බසෝල් පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. ස්වභාවික සාරයන් හිස පෝෂණය කරයි. නටමුද?
No problem.
හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Aloe vera and mint for freshness. Chamomile for sensitive skin. Lemon and lime for an energetic day. Big shaving foam. A change you must experience.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්දින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
Saturday, couple, I said,
තමයි.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Nevum bava රැකදෙන කුමාරිකා හා මිට් සංවේදී සමකට කැම ඔයිල් බික් ෂේවිං ෆෝම් අත්විදිය හැකි වෙනසකට
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
Welcome back, folks. This is the kickoff. Trinity attacking soon after the kickoff and getting advantage right from the kickoff. Atab Manzil, the skipper, putting high pressure as soon as the end. But nonetheless, Science College turning over possession.
Last foot. Play on.
And that's the young fullback for Trinity, Sean Altaf.
Last foot, get back.
Early advantage in favor of Science College. Putting high pressure soon after the kickoff.
Open shoulder, open kind of shoulders. Ready? Ready? Coach! Bind! Set! Steady. You're set.
Science opting to go from the blind. Caught in midway traffic of Trinity College defense. Close knit attacking by the lads from Mount Lavinia. Not giving the ball out very wide, but keeping in close formats, and the Nippy Stramaf tries to move inside the gap. As ref stops the game and penalty in advantage of Trinity, seems referee Callum Sandaruan has stopped for a slight water break. Seems like mud or sorts of grass got into contact. As Anuhas Korituaku tries to clear and put the ball to touch in this early advantageous position for Trinity, and a good touch finder. Just on the 10-meter mark of the opposing team. Both the teams are vying for that victorious big win, as they've both suffered two big losses. As we can see, the hefty Trinity forwards mauling forward and finally brought down by the Science College lads. Quick feed in by the fullback. And just like that, Trinity gives away possession soon as they go into the 22 of Science College for holding on. Science trying to get out of jail soon in this first half. Just 3.5 minutes gone on our clock. And the ball could not find touch as Trinity worked the ball inside. A silly error by the Science College fullback, who could not find touch, as Altaf, the young soccer player for Trinity, puts a nice ball into the space of Science College. As nerves get into Science College lads, and referee blows for a high tackle against Trinity. Trinity yet again.
Wait. Watch it now.
Trinity also have the big boots to go in for points as well. They have Shan Altaf in the likes of Shan Altaf, who is a very young 16-year-old football player who has some big legs. As you saw in the St. Peter's College game, he put on some beautiful kicks to goal. So, but nonetheless, Anuhas Korituaku is going for touch. As Anuhas kicks the ball over the roof of the pavilion, Trinity yet again in advantageous position, right in the 22-meter mark of the opposing Science College lads.
Back 10 meters.
Maul illegally brought down, says referee Sandruan, and another advantage for Trinity. As you see, Altaf giving a nice loop inside. That's big number 8 for Trinity. Shamendra Dhanapala, the vice captain.
Release. Give more like that. Number 6.
Referee playing the early advantage for illegally bringing down the ball previously on the line out. So another penalty for the lads from Kandy, the host side, as Anuhas Korituaku, the senior campaigner, puts to touch, and Trinity might go in for yet another rolling maul with the heavy forwards outnumbering the Science College visiting team.
Right, hurry up. Numbers.
Science coming in for this match after a 2-long week break after the heavy defeat at the hands of Zaira College at Maradana.
Okay, ball. Alright, no, ball.
An action-packed rugby weekend today. It is 5 matches happening of the A division, 1 in Kandy, and all the other matches are in Colombo.
Hard in the back, offside, number 2. There. Hard in the back, number 2. Number 9, come off in the canard in the back, ball like offside, hard in the back.
Again, referee Sandruan blowing for the penalty against Trinity number 9, Roshan Bandar Nayak, for coming in from the sides, and it's offside, says referee. So, yet again, Trinity giving in possession, but Science making that error again, not putting the ball to touch, whereas giving the ball to the fast open wing 3/4 of Trinity College. As you can see, number 15, Lakindu Herat, the fullback, going into the gap. That was a brilliant offload to the number 8, Dhanapala, and again to the hooker, Dehan Vatagoda by Tenuk Fernando. Tenuk Fernando with a brilliant offload there. They're playing some quick, fast rugby. Referee says knock back and plays on with the Trinity forwards combining very well with the Trinity backs as well. That's Chamendra Dhanapala, the big number 8, the vice captain, going in for that hit. And Shan Altaf feeding in. And that was a nice draw and pass as Abid Jamil goes in for the try. Abid playing in the position of centre probably for the first time in this year's league. Usually plays in the forward pack Abid Jamil going in for that try, which was a nice draw and pass, a very simple, basic move from Trinity. They kept on putting pressure as number 23, Shan Altaf, the young fullback, as you can see, that off-ball by Harith Samaravira. Not being selfish, being a team player and drawing that defender and passing to Jamil, who just went over the whitewash. This is the newcomer to the team who is playing the St. Peter's match as well. Shan Altaf, a very good place kicker, a footballer turned rugby player in this season, as he slots in the kick. A brilliant corner flag conversion by Shan Altaf. Looks like a brilliant and a wonderful future ahead of this young lad. Has many more years to play under the red, gold and blue jersey. So Science College played well, but did some silly mistakes of not putting the ball to touch. They could not find some crucial touch finders in very crucial moments. As you can see, a deep flat kick into the Trinity red zone. And Altaf tries to go into traffic. Trinity showing some early tough intent that they are here for some big points, and they are playing the ball, not kicking, but they are playing from the red zone and attacking towards the Science College defense. Here's Trinity moving forward. Dhanapala went in for that hit. Cleanly brought down by Science College, and Anuhas Korituaku is now bundled into traffic. Rushan Bandarnayaka feeding into the forwards of Trinity, who are very bulkier and Altaf put a wonderful touch finder, and it's again Trinity going into the 22-meter mark of Science College. As you can see, Altaf's touch finder is a very sensible player, bringing in that exposure of playing in the soccer field into the rugby field. And Ashin Janaranjana of Science College is to put in the ball to throw here in this crucial line-out. They have been very clinical in certain line-outs in the previous encounters, Science College. And advantage in favor of Science as Trinity illegally driving in the ruck. So Science, finally they have some chance to get out of jail, and the expectations, especially I'm wondering from the Science College camp, is the kicker will put the ball to touch rather than the last two previous occasions where he could not find touch finders. Eventually led to Trinity scoring and going 7 points to 0. Referee Callum Sandaruan giving out clear instructions of engaging in certain the scrum and how to and how not to engage in a ruck situation. And finally, Science College finally tries and gets a good touch finder here. For the first time going in inch closer to the Trinity College 22-meter mark. Science did some very tactical and very crucial line-out and mauls against Vidyartha College in their opening encounter at Bogambara. They actually overshadow the Vidyartha heavy pack with their mobile set of forwards. Let's see what Science has in offer.
Ball.
The halfback drops the ball, and Trinity College wing three-quarter pounced on that ball. So now Trinity with possession. Anuhas Korituaku to young Altaf. Altaf goes to Jamil, and the wing three-quarter fluffs the ball, and referee inquiring Science whether they want the scrum or the line-out option. They definitely go for the scrum.
Not for scrum. Mark it.
Sachin Wansekar of Trinity very unlucky there to drop the ball off.
Ready? Ready? Crouch! Bind! Set! Steady!
Science halfback Edari Singh to feed the ball in. As you saw, Trinity forwards outweighing the Science College lads. Science having a very hard time in the scrum as Altaf puts in a very high-hanging kick, cleanly collected by Science College.
Offside! Number 7, offside! Number 7!
And Science number 7 was offside, and referee awards penalty for Trinity.
10 meter back, 10
And
meter.
they might go in for yet another touch finder, as they are proving that they are here for the 5-pointers and not the 3-pointers. They have very able kickers, but they are going in for the touch. Referee Madugala on your screen, assistant referee. A very experienced panel here at Pallekele today.
Ball. Alright, Ava. Right, okay, lead that. Delete that. Wait. Time off, wait, time off. Right down. Line it.
Dehan Vatagoda to throw in.
Play on. Okay.
Not the expected maul from the Trinity College
Last ball.
forwards. Nonetheless, they secure the ball in possession as the tight head prop Senula Alexander, the big man, goes in for contact.
Tackle roll away. Last ball.
Rushen Bandaranaike to feed into the halfbacks to the skipper Atab Manzil, and Bandaranaike continues to Altaf. Altaf to Anuhas Kurituaku, inside pass. Anuhas barging forward.
Again advantage, tackle not rolling.
Yet another advantage in favor of Trinity. They are inching close towards the try line. And a pass to Atab Manzil, the skipper. Manzil rushes forward.
Get back.
Altaf feeding to the forwards. Tenuk Fernando with the ball in hand.
Tackle, release.
Going forward, but Science defense proving solid. Bandaranaike again to Altaf. Rush defense by Science College, but nonetheless they have the advantage. Trinity College, some continuous infringements as referee Sandruan goes to the AR Madugala.
Number 4 මේ කුර ගහන පංච් කරනවා. right number 4 ට කතා කරලා
Science number 4.
number 4
මොකක්ද recommendation?
4 warning එකක් දෙලා penalty එකක් දෙන්න. මෙතන අතම penalty එකක් තියෙනවනේ වටේ.
ඔව් එතන penalties තුනක් තියෙනවා. මං ගන්නේ මේ පංචින් එක මොකක්ද? purposely ගහන්නේ.
නෑ අර ටච් වෙනවා ආයෙ ටිකක් ගහනවා මේව. කතා කරලා warn කරලා penalty එකක් දෙන්න.
හරි.
right එයාට කියනවා
Science number 4 නේ. Right, science number 4. Punch. Captain. Number 4. Right. Okay. එයා කම්පින් කරන ට්‍රක් එකේදී පන්ච් කරලා දෙන්න. Right. යට කරන්න බගේ. Right. ගේම් එක සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. Right, okay. Right, all other penalties තියෙනවා. මෙතන එකක් තියෙනවා.
So referee warning the Science College number 4 to take care of his tackling as and not to get away with his actions in the tackling areas as Trinity get a penalty right under the post. Let's see what they are up to. Will they go for points? Will they go for a scrum? Or will they... Yes, they go for the sensible decision. Under the post penalty. It will be a sitter for Shan Altaf. So they can go ahead 10 points nil and go back into the driving seat of this game. Number 23, Shan Altaf. Probably the youngest player here in the Trinity College team.
Don't move. Behind the ball. Vote out.
Little silly mistakes and ill discipline costing Science College with some crucial penalties against them. As Trinity is already up to 7 points. And Altaf makes no mistake as Trinity go in 10 points to nil here against Science College Mount Lavinia. Shan Altaf putting over 2 out of 2 and having a brilliant encounter here with his very sensible touch finders and kicking into space and gaps and feeding the ball into the wing 3 quarters and the forwards. Science College coming after 2 weeks of that rest period must have done their homework. They should infiltrate the Trinity defense and go in for their fast open wing 3 quarters who are known for their explosive runs. Science College. As Bandaranaike feeds into Altaf and Big Alexander goes in.
Get back.
Trinity forwards keeping it close and keeping it neat and playing in their own half as Altaf goes in for that nice touch finder. Altaf is proving to be having a brilliant game sense, putting that ball, seeing that beautiful gap, and the ball just found that touch as Trinity are right back in the red zone of Science College, and referee awards a 50-22. So Shan Altaf
On the line.
being the man of the moment here in the first 20 minutes of the game for Trinity, kicking some vital touch finders as Dehan Vatagoda prepares for the throw-in. Trinity engage in, for Science opting not to engage in the rolling maul.
Last foot, get back. Play on.
Trinity forwards yet again keeping it close and neat. And they go over just easy as it is. The number 8 for Trinity, Chamendra Dhanapala, the vice captain. Trinity seem to be having a very calm and cool Saturday evening stroll here at Pallekele as they go in for their second try, and with no much effort, the Trinity forwards playing the traditional close-knit game and playing to their strengths, whereas Science College seem to be lagging behind in the back foot. Shan Altaf preparing for his third kick of the day as clouds surround the Pallekele Stadium. Interesting kicking action by Altaf as he sails the ball in. A hat-trick of kicks, 3 out of 3 for young Sean Altaf, number 23 for Trinity College. Came in as a surprise package against St. Peter's College in last week encounter here at Pallekele. Even though Trinity lost that game by 12 points, Altaf proved that he is capable of finding some really good touch finders and slotting over those penalties and conversions as Roshan Bandar Nayak collects the ball and Altaf clears into touch. Not the best of his kicks, but nonetheless Trinity are out of jail. As we are passing the 21st minute mark, Trinity 17 points to nil in the driving seat with a 17-point cushion against Science College, who are yet to record their first win of this year's season. A clean take and Science go in, create a rolling maul. A referee says once. Science lads are engaging again and Trinity defending very well. And referee calls and says use it. So Science College lads still playing with their mobile set of forwards. Their strength is the fast and nippy runners. And Trinity College proving their pack is stronger and turning that ball over with a very high hanging up and under by Rushan Bandar Nayak as Pereira goes in to contact Science College. Again secures possession. Nilesh Singh going in to contact for Science College. Science set the ball out. A quick offload. A brilliant chip and chase for Science College. Unfortunate bounce. The bounce of the rugby ball as skipper Atab Manzil collects the ball and he is bundled out to touch. Again, Science in favor of possession. A little bit of push and go from Dhanapala. Now things seem to be heating up here at the Reds. At finally, Science College coming inside the 22 of Trinity College, proving some intention that they are into some serious action here in this match.
Get back, 10 meters. No. Okay.
A bit of a scrappy passage of play we saw in the past couple of minutes. Both the teams engaging in some minor handling errors as the number 7, Janaranjana, goes in for the throw for Science College. And the nippy scrum of Edri Singh feeds the ball out to the fast backs of Science College.
Okay.
And yet again, Trinity College, Dehan Vatagoda and the set of forwards turn the possession, turn the ball over, and Altaf puts that ball into boot. And referee calls in for an offside by Trinity, the chaser for Trinity College. Science College have a wonderful opportunity here to gain some momentum from the momentum they had in the previous exchange on the other side of the pitch. Science first 5/8, Pereira putting the ball to touch. A nice touch finder finally for Science College. This is the closest they've ever been to the Trinity's red zone.
5 man. Ball.
A referee stops the clock and signs up for a 5-man line out here.
10 meter into 10 meters.
A little bit of banter going
Number
on
10
inside
meters
the
on,
pitch
10
as Gold Cool Blast Shampoo, a 3-in-1 package. Gold hair and body wash for all your needs. Gold men's hair and body wash, or a quick shower cleanses and cools your skin. Available at all leading supermarkets. As Science go in for a clean liner through, and the halfback feeds in for the big number 16. Science bit of scrappy,
Line offside, number 15.
but the line is offside for Trinity. Advantage in favor of Science College.
Forward pass. Okay. Number 15 offside.
Science getting under
Number
the
15
post penalty.
offside.
What will they opt for? Will they go in for the post? Yes, Science College opting for the number 3, for the 3-pointers right in front of the post. Finally, trying to put in some pressure into the Trinity College scoreboard. As I said previously, this is the first time Science have come inside the red zone of Trinity College. Trinity has been dominant throughout the past 25 minutes of this game, and there were many scrappy exchanges between the two sides as Pereira
Don't move.
prepares for his first kick of the day.
Don't. Yes.
Almost from the extreme left corner of the post, Pereira touches, finds the points. This is the first points for Science College lads. Finally, after coming inside to attack inside the Trinity's red zone, as Dilruwan Pereira slots the points in, as we see gloomy skies covering the horizon here at Pallekele, and a cool breeze swinging across the stadium here. Science, bit of nerves getting into them, rushing things up, but finally getting out of jail from their red zone.
Hey. Touch lagi dah ni. Hey. Knock ball.
Knock forward in favor
knock
of
on. First knock on.
Trinity College. Whoa. Bit of argy-bargy going inside between the forwards. A very vocal set of forwards from both the sides. The first knock-on was committed by Science College. So favor the ball in favor of Trinity. Rushen Bandar Nayaka to feed in for Trinity.
Coach. Bind. Set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steady. Coming in.
Bandar Nayaka to Altaf. Altaf to Kodituaku. Kodituaku again Altaf. Trying a bit of a basketball pass. Abid Jamil, the try scorer, the first try scorer for Trinity. Altaf to feed into the forwards again. Big Alexander. Alexander to Altaf, and Anuhas Kodituaku barges over the try line. Kodituaku just bulldozing over Pereira, Dilruwan Pereira of Science College, who seemed to have suffered a huge blow on his head. Looks like a concussion to, as you can see, came out of loose play earlier. Kodituaku goes directly in contact with Dilruwan Pereira, just pouncing on that ball and going in for the try line. the third try for Trinity College, just one try short of the all-important bonus point. Mind you, this is their last game right before the most important match of their season, the Rugby Shield first leg, which will be worked out next week here at the same venue in Pallekele, as Dilruan Pereira seems to have had a heavy blow to his head after that bulldozing run by Anuhas Korituaku. Good, he is moving, he is up and about, but referee says he needs to be substituted. That's what the signal was. As you can see on your screens, the match day doctor conducting the assessments on Dilruan Pereira.
Doctor, okay? Right, thank you, doctor.
Well, the doctor says okay, Pereira can move forward with the match. But to us on the screen, he seemed to have suffered a very major blow. As Shan Altaf, the hat-trick of kicks for him today. 3 out of 3 for him. Let's see whether he can make it 4 out of 4 here in this important encounter.
Hurry up. Yes.
And Shan Altaf makes it 4 in a row for him. 4 out of 4 kicks, 3 conversions and 1 penalty. The youngest lad for Trinity on the pitch today, showing his class, bringing on that footballing skills into the rugby field and putting over the 4th kick for Trinity College. 3 goals for them and 1 penalty. Just 1 try away from the all-important bonus point. Trinity playing their match before the Rugby here at home turf, and their counterparts taking Dharmaraja at the Royal Complex today. Another good collection by Trinity College, setting up a maul right from the take here. A very unexpected ploy, especially from the sides of the defense of Science College. They never expected this, and
10 meter circle. Get back. 10 meter circle. 10 meter circle. Mark it.
Referee says penalty in advantage of Science College and calls in for a 10 meter circle. The Trinity players were a bit confused with that call.
Marking numbers 6 man.
And Science this time opts for a 6-man line out. And news from Maradana is St. Peter's College leads Zahira 15 points to nil. Science College set up a maul, but very, very well defended by Trinity College, and a turnover. They forced that turnover for holding on, and Trinity College forwards proving very and too strong for the nippy Science College forwards, as Anuhas Korituaku, the third try scorer, the senior campaigner, puts the ball to touch, and not the best of touch finders, but yet it's Trinity's ball in favour.
2 meter, 2 meter. Hooker.
As you can see, Trinity forwards just crushing the mobile set of Science College
10
lads.
10 meters.
Dehan Vatagoda for Trinity.
Play on.
An overhook throw, and but cleanly collected by the flanker Harit Samravira. Rushan Bandaranaike to Altaf. Altaf with his trademark high hanging kick. Very well charged down by Ata Manzil and
Last 1 minute.
Laki Duherat.
1 minute.
Dilruan Pereira's kick.
Okay.
So Trinity, right from that third last try, again back into the game. We are just 1 minute away from the half-time whistle. As
10 meters, 10
Ashen
meters.
Janaranjana prepares for the throw-in. A four-man line out here by Science College. A bit of complaining from the Science College lad in closing the gap. Referee says play on. Not the best of passes, but cleared his territory. Science College fly off.
Last move. Last move.
We are in for the last move of the game before half-time.
There, ball.
Will Trinity kick it to touch and go
Five
calm
man.
and cool into the dressing room, or will Trinity run the ball? Will they be able to get the bonus point just before half-time? As Dehan Vatagoda prepares for the throw-in. Collected by Jagit Basnayaka. Trinity setting up the rolling maul. Looks good. Looks and goes marching forward. Brought down from one end. Still marching forward.
Offside.
Accidental offside, says referee, and that chance of scoring just before half-time
Obstruction.
is missed by
Marking.
Trinity. Science
Ten
take the
okay.
quick tap.
Tagger release. Tagger release. Throw it.
Science half-back. Feeds the forwards. Idrising to Dilruan Pereira.
Last foot. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Science somehow trying to get that all-important points right before the half-time whistle.
Knock ball.
And Shabir Dali knocks the ball on right before the Lemons, and Trinity goes in 24 points to 3 in the driving seat of this fifth week encounter at the Dialog Schools Rugby League. The Keel's Crest Naimiri sausages, the bite that bites back. If you are in the mood for a bite to spice up your party or hangout or any gathering, Keel's Crest Naimiri sausages, the ideal pairing to spice up your parties. Hangouts, gatherings and everything. You can find the best of Keel's Crest brands in almost all the supermarkets here in Sri Lanka, and one of Sri Lanka's trusted and loved food brands, Keel's Crest Naimiri sausages, the bite that bites back. The halftime score 24 points to 3 in favour of the home side, Trinity College Kandy. Science College yet to come back with a try. We'll be catching you all the action right after the halftime, and this is your first half highlights as Abid Jamil goes in for the first try of the game in the left corner flank, and Shan Altaf curling that kick. A brilliant kick from the left corner flag, and the penalty to go in 10-0 as they go in for their second try here by the big number 8 Chamin Danapala, and Altaf having a dream run in this first half, putting over all his points And here Dilruwan Pereira for Science College slotting that only 3-pointer. And the try of the first half, Anuhas Korituaku barging over with Shan Altaf making no mistake with the kick.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්දිනින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ. We KYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් ඇක්ටිව් ක්ලිම්බසෝල් පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Aloe vera and mint for freshness, chamomile for sensitive skin, lemon and lime for an energetic day. Big shaving foam, a change you must experience.
Pallekele hot and spicy, trending fashion around navy. Rasa baby, Papare beat ke Saturday ko tumhe pandavi. Let baby, mom, Saturday kapuna, rasa diva paruna. Saturday adanari ko tumi pandama, fun update bena, hot cup pe kapmana. Saturday adanari ko tumi pandama, prima ko tumi pandamai.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්දිනින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
With one more bite of rebel for sunshine.
හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Never Bavarakadena, Kumarika Mint, Sangviti Samakata, Camel Oil, Big shaving foam, Atvidya Heki Vedasakata.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ. We KYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්දිනින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
Pallekele hot and spicy, cheering got thicker than navy. Saturday baby, cup ate, match ek fun karala mazavi. Saturday baby, mom, hita thala nat vena, fun inima vinuna. Saturday adanari ko tumi pandama, fun papare play vena, set ek connectuna. Saturday adanari ko tumi pandama, prima ko tumi pandamai. Rebel for love.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්දිනින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
Cheese රසට යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා. ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා. සරම කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා. කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා. බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්සා නටනවා. ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් මනවා. අචි
රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා.
Aloe vera and mint for freshness. Chamomile for sensitive skin. Lemon and lime for an energetic day. Big shaving foam. A change you must experience.
හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside. Cheese රසට යාළුවෝ සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරල කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්සා නටනවා ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් වෙනවා අචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් ඇක්ටිව් ක්ලිම්බසෝල් පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
The time has come, once again, for the Warriors to battle in pursuit of supremacy. Dialog Schools Rugby League. The battle for supremacy starts in June.
Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව
Welcome back, folks. It's the second half action between Trinity and Science in the week 5 action of the Dialog Schools Rugby League, with Trinity College, the home side, leading 24 points to 3, scoring 3 tries, converted all with a penalty, with the Science with a solitary penalty in the first half. Trinity going in search of that crucial bonus point here, as a clear collection by Chamainda Dhanapala.
Number one, get back, number one.
Trinity again opting for the maul straight from the take. Referee calling for once, and Trinity opted for this move previously in the first half as well. Referee continuously calling to use it, but Trinity not allowing the ball to the line. The halfback never opted to use this. Referee was yelling, use it 3 times, as referee clearly giving out instructions to follow his orders. Rushen Bandarnayaka could have given the ball out, but nonetheless it's Edri Singer to feed the ball in for Science College for the first time here in the second half. Science now a clean line move.
Get back.
Science number 9 Lakshan Silva, previously played in the halfback position, still wearing the number 9 jersey. Referee stops play.
Hey, ball lega balande. සිල්ලා මෙතන ෂෝල්ඩර් චාර්ජ් එකක්වත් ගියාද? නෑනේ. නිකන් වරනේ නේ. හරි. ડોක්ටර් සයිඩ් එකට යනවා මම යූස් කරන්න කියනවා යූස් කරන්න යූස් කෝල් එකට යූස් කරන්න ඕක just doctor same play every player man.
Oh, it seems like Dilduan Pereira, the same player who had a major head blow previously in the first half, right before the half time when Anuhas Korituaku scored. It's Dilduan Pereira who had another heavy blow. Looks like he's having a very harsh time in the middle of the pitch. He says he's okay to play. No player would say that they cannot continue playing. Any schoolboy's dream is to continue playing, but these times medical conditions come into play seriously. Science ball in favor yet again.
Ready? Number nine. Right, left wing into. Right, ready? Crouch. Bite. Sit. Play on.
Trinity forward, shoving forward, but and again Trinity force that holding on and get that penalty in a very kickable range for Altaf's boots, but Anuhas Korituaku goes in search for the touch as Trinity is aiming for that bonus point try. They've already scored 3 tries and a penalty.
Flanker. Wala flanker. Flankers. Scrum එකේ ගැලවෙන්න බාගයන්ට කලින් ඔයාලා scrum එකේදී කලින් ගැලවෙනවා right ආඩ ගන්න flankers ගැලවෙන්න බාගය it's a four man get back එකේ back in ඔයත් යන්න මෙතන තුන් දෙනෙක් ඉන්න බෑ ඔය back in
Trinity opt for the 4-man line out here.
10 meters
Charendra Dhanapala on the outside, the big number 8.
Play on.
Alexander to Dhanapala, the vice captain. Trinity forwards set up. The bulkier forwards
number 1
goes for the pick and go option. They keep it tight and close within themselves. Ball is secured. Rushen Bandarnaik, the halfback, looking out for the options with his backs. Still goes with the forwards. Tenuk Fernando, the big number 1. Now Dhanapala again, number 8. Goes almost on the line. From our angle, it looked like he almost touched down, but referee calls, says it was held up. Let's see that replay again. Dhanapala now, the number 8. Whoa. A very close call. Looks like an arm was underhand, but referee's call was it was held up. So a goal line kick for Science. Could not find the best of the touch finders, giving the ball to the half, flying backs of Trinity and Abid Jamil. Wonderful pass there. Yet again, not being selfish and giving the ball out to Lakindu Herath, the fullback for Trinity, and Trinity finally secures that all-important bonus point they've been yearning for right from the kickoff. As you can see the replay, Atab Manzil, the skipper, offloading it to Herath to Abid Jamil, and Abid Jamil drawing in 2 defenders to give the ball out to Lakindu Herath to cruise pass into the whitewash as Trinity go in 29 points to 3, and Altaf another sitter of a conversion right in front. Easy as it can get. It's 31 points to 3. Shan Altaf having all the kicks going in his way today. 5 out of 5 kicks for him. 4 conversions, 1 penalty. What a day Shan Altaf has had.
Oh, ball dekha. That play on.
Collected cleanly by the Trinity College lads. Shan Altaf's kick charged down by Science College lads, but Akidu Herat put a little boot to the ball. A little bit of football going on, and Altaf going into contact. He was not seen contacting much in the previous encounter with St. Peter's, but in this game, Nipi Altaf seemed to be having a bit of contact and going in for some heavy traffic in this game. Again, Altaf puts a well-aimed kick into the 22 of Science. Science kicker.
Get back.
A very crucial kick there. Not the very best of kicks. He somehow found the touch and cleared his team from the red zone. Almost looked as if the Trinity speedy backs were charging into that ball. As Dehan Vatagoda prepares to throw in for Trinity.
Captain. Captain. Line out එකේ කමාස්ලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්න බෑ මෙයාට කියන්න බැක් වෙන්න කියලා 10 මීටර දැන් මම යාට දෙපාරක් කිව්වා දැන් බැස්ස කිව්වන් පස්සේ එයාට කියන්න එතන ඉන්න බෑ කියලා කියන්න මම දෙපාරක් කිව්වා දැන් රයිට් time on
The referee previously giving out instructions to the Science College lad not to be offside as Trinity go in for that strong rolling maul, but brought down an advantage in favor of Science College as the scrum half boots the ball out to touch and the referee says advantage is over.
නෑ කලක් තුන්නා ඔයාලගේ බෝල් එක ඊට කලින් knock on ඔයාලා බෝල් එක ඊට කලින් knock on right 22 එක එළියෙන් ගියේ මෙතෙන් ගියේ හරි 6 right sub off මොන ටීම් එකේද Science 25 right no 10 meters back 10 meters
as Science College number 25 goes out Idri Singha and the usual halfback who is Lakshan Silva playing in his position that he has been playing throughout the past season as well, as Lakshan Silva is a quick and fast player, and a nice boot of Science College lad
on try.
And Atab Manzil, the skipper, comes in and saves the day for Trinity. Scores that own try, and it will be an in-goal goal line kick in favor of Trinity. It almost looked as if the Science College lads will barge in and pounce on that ball to score over. But Atab was too fast to catch.
Behind the ball.
As Shan Altaf kicks into the hands of Dildwan Pereira, who has had a brilliant move. Dildwan Pereira after two serious collisions onto his head, proving to be the player, Science College, an inevitable player for Science College, the playmaker, Dilruan Pereira, finally getting that 5-pointer for Science College. A very unexpected move. The Trinity defense was bamboozled.
Yes.
And a quick conversion by Dilruan Pereira. So all the 10 points today scored by Dilruan after that brilliant try here. Shan Altaf, after having a very successful outing today, kicked the ball right into the hands of Dilruan Pereira. Dilruan never showed this much of intention earlier in the game. So it was a surprise for all the Trinity defense as Science College gains 10 points here.
Get back.
Atab Manzil boots over and finds the hands of Lakshan Silva, and Silva puts to Pereira. Pereira kicks the ball to the hands of Atab Manzil.
Number 7.
As Atab is guilty of holding on. It's a Science ball in favor again. Science now showing some real intent coming into the second half. Soon after the try by Dilruan Pereira, which rejuvenated the Science College outfit, the lads from Mount Lavinia are a team who can play really great rugby. They are a beautiful team to watch when they play their natural game of fast open rugby. But today they have been quite lacking in that aspect in the first half. And the throw is clean as they set up the maul, but heavily defended by Science. Referee previously called to use it, and Silva to Dilruan Pereira. And a high tackle advantage for Science. Trinity going in for that high tackle. And again an offside by Trinity. Atab Manzil.
Release the ball.
Science player could have gone for the corner, but he cut inside.
No hands. Get back.
Science forwards now set up as Silva puts the ball to his fast open wing 3/4.
Captain. Penalties there.
And
Captain.
seems like a referee
Captain.
says there's two options for Science.
Option. Penalties there. Atane gattiyana metana gattiyana. 15 meter gattiyana. 50 meter. Right. Number 15. 15.
The try scorer for Trinity, Lakindu Herat, who is guilty of that high tackle.
Metana is penalty then. Metana dino hapati din.
News from Royal Complex. Royal leading 26 points to 12 against Dharmaraja. Second half action there at the complex. So both the teams playing the Bradby next week are in the driving seat of their respective encounters. Royal against Dharmaraja 26-12 and Trinity 31 points to 10 against Science College Mount Lavinia here at Pallekele, as Science secure the possession after a heavy onslaught by Trinity. The Science College lad trying to go alone, could have passed for the open side wing 3. Silva feeds his forwards. Now the forwards setting up to pick and go, but Silva seems to be opting for the line. And the Science College backs and forwards combine. Loses the ball forward.
Knock ball.
Again, Trinity's heavy rush defense proving too much for the mobile set of forwards of Science College, and the nippier backline of Science College. Comparatively, their opposition is heavy and bulky in numbers, as you saw in the previous mauls and scrums and rucks. Science College lads had a hard time in the mauls and the scrums throughout this encounter. Trinity defense playing their hearts out to force some crucial ball handling errors by Science College.
Daniya.
Seems like one of the Science forwards had a knee collision, and as you can see, this was the try scored by Dilruan Pereira. A cheeky move nobody expected, just sending the Trinity College defense in disarray, and they were wondering what was happening as Dilruan Pereira going over for that first try for Science in this encounter, putting over all the points scored by the lads from Mount Lavinia. All the 10 points by Dilruan Pereira.
Ready.
Lots of fun banter going on in the scrum, as the scrums are always very interesting affairs, especially in schools rugby. Lots of chit and chatter in that scrum. Both the teams are very vocal, as the Science number 5 seemed to be limping, and that was Nilesh Singh who was limping and going into the hooker position, as Bandar Nayaka sets the ball out to the newcomer from the bench, and Altaf puts in a beautiful touch finder.
Offside.
But ref calls back again and says Science line was offside previously, so again Altaf will now have a very calm and composed kick. Will have all the time in the world to take his time and put Trinity out of jail.
Science number 5 off. Science number 5 off. Ten meters back, 10 meters.
A contested line out by Science, but Trinity get the possession, but referee called use it. As referee clearly giving out instructions for Trinity College. The ball is going towards the side of this mall to use it, unless the ball will go in possession for the opposing side.
Mall like side එක යන්න බෑ. Post to post යන්න ඕන. ඔයාලගේ side එකට drive කරන්න. එතකොට use call එක දෙනවා use කරන්න ඕනේ ඒ call එක. Right, ready? Ready? Crouch. Bind.
So Trinity guilty of not using when the ball is going towards the side. And Anjana Silva to feed in for Science. Heavy onslaught by the Trinity forwards, shoving that scrum.
Last foot. Tackle roll, no hands.
Silva to Dilruan Pereira. Dilruan to his inside center. And again, Silva putting a little bit of a chip. Now Altaf with his big boot. That wonderful touch finder, and it will be a 50-22 for Trinity. Altaf with that second 50-22 of today's game, coming in and putting that heavy boot of his to find that 50-22. So Trinity using Altaf as a very sensible option. He has been a very silent character in the past match against St. Peter's. Today he seems to be very engaging, a bit of chatter and lots of contact with the ball, lots of sensible kicking.
Not straight. What do you want? Scrum or line out? Scrum.
But Dehan Vatakoda's throw for Trinity, referee Sandruan says, was not straight, and Science opt for a scrum. Referee stops time again and gives the card to Tenuk Fernando. Tenuk Fernando was warned previously as well by referee Sandruan for a bit of excessive chatter, and that pays Fernando to be in the naughty chair for 10 minutes as Science
Get back.
not being sensible enough, putting that touch again. Science College, when they took the penalty, they did not opt for the kick, but they took the quick tap, and without running the ball, with no clear plans in their heads, they just kicked the ball to touch, with Atab Manzil collecting the ball and again paving the way for another 50-22 in favor of Trinity. As you can see here, the skipper Manzil.
Wait. 3 man. Get back. Right player.
So the third 50-22 for Trinity in this game. A 3-man line out for the Lions as ball is given to Dhanapala, and Dhanapala goes in for the second try of the game. Dhanapala seems to be having a field day here. Even in the first half, he just went in for one of the easiest tries he could ever score. And this is the vice captain Dhanapala's second try for the game.
Misconduct. Oh, Kunwar mein kata kare players lata.
Shan Altaf, the man who had kicked all the conversions and the penalty on offer, all was slotted inside. Let's see if we can have a clean sheet today. And wow, just like that, Shan Altaf
Six off.
kicking all the conversions. This is his 6th conversion putting in for Trinity College. I beg your pardon, his 5th conversion. 5 tries scored and 5 converted and 1 penalty. All the kicks were converted by none other than the youngest lad on the pitch for Trinity, Shan Altaf, coming in straight from the football pitch to the rugby field. As Samaraviro offloads to his fellow forward, and Rushan Bandaranaike goes to Altaf. Altaf with the kick to space. It is almost chased down by the Science College lad, and Manzil went in for that defense. Trinity defense proving solid with winger Sachindu Vansekara. dragging the Science defender out of the touchline and gaining possession yet again for Trinity. Dehan Vatagoda with the ball in hand.
10 meters, get back.
Senlu Alexander, the number 3, giving him some instructions. Bandaranaike to Altaf. Again to Altaf. And to the try scorer Herat. Herat to skipper Manzil. Manzil to Abid Jamil. Another try scorer. That was brilliant hands, and that's a new man on pitch, Chamod Dehigama, who is back on the squad. Altaf again to his forwards, to Vatagoda. Rushen, Altaf screaming for Rushen's to pass, and that's number 20. Ravin Ilangaratna, lots of fresh legs on the park. Ilangaratna going in for the 6th try of the game. "24 minutes past the second half. Trinity going for their 3rd try in the second half. 3 tries in the first half, 3 tries in the second half. The last try coming in courtesy of Ilangaratna, number 20. As you can see, quick hands by Bandaranaike to Altaf, to Herat, and finally finding the hands of Ilangaratna. The move which was started earlier by Altaf, a brilliant loop pass.
Hurry.
As Altaf fluffs his first kick of the day. He has had a clean sheet throughout this encounter, kicking 5 conversions and finally missing 1 of his conversions. Trinity now clearly with the driving seat, even with a man down in their heavy set of forwards. They went in for a try with Altaf's kick charged down. That's a bit of an early mail for the opponents who will be playing in the next few games. Altaf's some of his kicks seems to be going pretty low flying, just as he's used for the football kicks in his he is a footballer originally, so some of his kicks seem to be going a bit of in a flat mode. So Altaf nonetheless kicking some valuable points for Trinity with the first knock-on committed by Science College in favor of Science College. Trinity now with a man down in their forwards will now go in for a 7-man scrum.
19.
As Trinity College boys screaming out for more and more tries from their boys in red, gold and blue, whereas Science College, the host side from Mount Lavinia, seem to be battered now after that this heavy onslaught by the home side, who have scored 6 tries against them.
Mark there. Really push.
Referee gives a short tap for an early push by Trinity College. The heavy forwards of Trinity seem to be very eager to engage in the scrum, as they have been proving their way too stronger for the lads from Mount Lavinia. As Altaf now prepares for yet another touch finder.
Number 4, red, number 4.
And at Mount Lavinia, we have a tough game on our hands with St. Thomas's leading St. Joseph's just by a slender 2-point margin, 26 points to 24. St. Joseph's playing at home. St. Thomas is playing at home, leading 26 points to 24 against Joes at the Lady Jayathalika Shield, as the referee Kalum Sandaruwan here at Pallekele says time off, and again time is on with the big number 2 Dehan Vatagoda throws in for Trinity as they engage in for yet another maul. And that was a very well-timed scissor dummy by Altaf as Abid Jamil puts the ball to boot. A very rare occasion where he opted for the boot, and with Altaf again with a high hanging up and under. A bit of a scrappy affair here as we can see, and skipper Atab Manzil again puts a punt on the air. Almost caught the hands of Dehigama.
No hands, red.
Chamod Dehigama, number 27, coming in from the bench for Trinity.
No hands. Not 10 meters, advantage play on.
And Silva goes in for the short side. Lakshan Silva again feeds in for his forwards. They play yet again another close-knit game.
10 meters.
They are not playing a
Not 10 meters.
wide open game like they used to play in the earlier years. Science College now playing some very close-knit chances of playing. They are not going wide, and they are not using their fast open win 3/4 and the back division. This seems to be a drifting away from their traditional ways of playing rugby. Science College, they are known to be fast and explosive in their line breaks, but this season they have been trying to play with a lot of forwards, but has proved that is not working for them. Science College, they are a brilliant, wonderful set of talented bunch of boys from Mount Lavinia. Finally, it's just a matter of basic skills which have been not going in their way, as they opt for a 5-man line out here, and ref calls the throw is not straight. And Trinity will go in for the scrum as we are inching close towards the final whistle. Trinity running riot here with 6 tries, 5 conversions and a penalty, with Science College, the visiting side from Mount Lavinia, scoring a solitary penalty in the first half and a goal in the second half. As we can see, Trinity number 5, who is Venuko Kumarage, is definitely going out as he is limping. He cannot carry on much forward in this game. He has had a wonderful game throughout this encounter, playing his heart out for the lads here for the home side, as we see Jason Peter donning the number 18 jersey, coming in the last gasp of the game for the lads from Kandy. Interesting ploy, skipper Atab Manzil. Manzil playing as halfback. Atab Manzil also a very well-known boxer in his junior and his senior years as well. Here's skipper Manzil for Trinity, feeding in the scrum.
Flanker.
Trinity definitely proving that they are stronger in the pack. And that is a brilliant move by the Trinity backs. Altaf doing some wonderful show and goes, as number 14 goes in for the try. Sachindu Vansekara Vansekara proving that the Trinity back division is lightning fast as they played in the first half with the same momentum which was created by none other than our player of the match, Shan Altaf, as you can see, drawing those defenders. The nippiest player in the Trinity College team, Altaf, showing intent that he is not afraid of going into contact. He's not only a kicker but a brilliant number 10 as well, playing in that first 5/8 position, donning the number 23 jersey. Altaf had a game of his lifetime today. And that was the second kick going astray in this encounter.
Number 7.
Kicking 5 conversions and 1 penalty.
7.
Shan Altaf seemed to be all over the park today. A complete shift of gears from his previous encounter. A wonderful find for Trinity, right from the soccer field to the rugby field. As Dilruan Pereira, the only point scorer for Science College, put in the restart, possibly the final restart of the game if we are to see some action here. And we might see a card coming in for number 17 of Science College for a late charge.
Late charge.
That is MP and Fernando going out for the match. So that will be the game for Fernando as Altaf goes for touch. Trinity seem to be wanting more and more tries here. Already scoring 7 tries. 3 in the first half and 4 tries in the second half. Already securing that bonus point as well. Atab Manzil, the skipper, acting as scrum half here.
No hands, release, Tucker, release, assist, release.
Manzil with that practiced move there. They were doing some wonderful bit of trademark moves, the Trinity College lads.
Okay.
Ill discipline costing the Science College lads in the rucks. Trinity now seem to be putting out some of their cheeky plays here. They were doing some nice ploys in the latter half of this second half. As Dilruan Pereira finally gets out, Science College out of jail, and Altaf is under the ball and puts a very high hanging kick. And knocked on by the Science College fullback. With Abid Jamil almost went in for the try. Again a knocked forward.
Advantage over.
Abid Jamil would have scored his second try of the game. I think he just he was dreaming of that whitewash. He was almost there. Ever so close, but so far away for Abid Jamil. Had a very good game today, the senior prefect of Trinity College. Jamil donning the jersey this year for the red, gold and blue lads.
Ready? Coach! Bye! Sit. Steady.
And it's Nippy Lakshan Silva, who had a wonderful season last year as well for Science College, now feeding in with rush defense coming in from Trinity in the red zone of Science College. And that will be a penalty. My word. Jamil, oh dear, Jamil. He scored the try, but it was not allowed as hands were in the ruck. But Jamil seems to be wanting that second try so badly. He was almost there earlier. Nonetheless, a bit of unlucky there for Abid Jamil here. And Science says they know the time is up. They try to run the ball.
Thank you.
And holding on for Trinity. And Trinity are going in for yet another try, and they score. Trinity College Kandy. Tenuk Fernando, who scored right from the bench. He came in from that naughty chair. He got a yellow card earlier. Tenuk Fernando coming in and going in for the try and rectifying for his mistakes for Trinity. Tenuk Fernando, almost the crowd thought the ball was almost going to touch, and the Trinity College skipper will put the ball to touch, but nonetheless Tenuk Fernando, showing his intent soon after coming in from that naughty chair, went for that quick tap and scored right on the money. As Altaf, our man of the match.
Hurry up.
As I said previously, having a match of his lifetime, kicking his last conversion here and makes no mistake. What a wonderful end for Shan Altaf's here at this encounter right before the Bradby. So Trinity College Kandy 55 points to 10. A massive win that they always wanted just before the Bradby. A heavy morale booster for them as they take on the Tuskers Royal College here at Pallekele in the all-important first leg of the Bradby Shield and a league encounter as well. As we see the players shaking their hands, sportsmanship shown by both the teams. There were no major incidents of violence. A clean and fair game was played by both the sides. And of course, Keel's Crest, Naimeris, chicken sausages, the bite that bites back. If you're in the mood for a bite to spice up your hangout or party, Keel's Crest Naimeris sausages is the ideal pairing to spice up your parties. This all-new sensation is brought to you by Keel's Crest, one of Sri Lanka's trusted and loved food brands. And full-time here at Pallekele, 55 points to 10 in favor of Trinity. Trinity scoring 8 tries, 6 conversions and a penalty. Whereas the visitors, Science College from Mount Lavinia, scoring a solitary goal and a penalty. It was 3 tries in favor of Trinity in the first half. As you can see, the highlights of the second half here. Trinity College playing some crucial rugby here. As you can see, Abid Jamil putting that ball to Herath to find space and going in for the bonus point try here soon after the kick-off of the second half. Trinity getting that bonus point they were yearning for. And this was one of the crucial missed chances where Atab Manzil saved the day for Trinity. And this was that wonderful break out of nowhere for Dilruwan Pereira for that first try and the only try for Science College. He put over all the 10 points for Science College in this game. And there goes Trinity College again. The vice captain Chamendra Dhanapala going in for his second try. Easy as you can ask for, as Altaf had a brilliant day with the ball and the boot, finding some good 50-22s, and he went into contact, as you can see, number 20 going in for the try. That was Ilangaratna for Trinity College, and again Altaf proving that he is a superb on-field player for Trinity. Trinity backs and forwards had a field day today, as the final try here by Tinuk Fernando was sent to the naughty chair for 10 minutes but came back strong and scored that final try, and Altaf booting that final conversion over to make a picture perfect day for him and a memorable day for Shan Altaf and Trinity College. Of course, our man of the match, the NDB player of the match for today, is none other than Shan Altaf, who was all over the park today. So it was a brilliant win for Trinity. Tough luck for Science, who has been battered hard throughout this season. And week 6 clashes, DS taking on St. Thomas's on the 21st of July at Havelock Park. And again, 22nd, unbeaten Isi Patana taking on Wesley, who are yet to score their first win in the season. St. Peter's taking on Science College, heavily favoured Peterites marching on for that unbeaten tag. Trinity College taking on Royal, the all-important 77th Bradby Shield first leg here at Pallekele. An interesting clash, as both the teams are coming in as victors here in the week, with a hometown clash. Kingswood College taking on St. Anthony's, and Vidyartha taking on Zahira at Bogambara. That will be also some interesting matchups here at the Dialog Schools Rugby League Week 6. And that's it, folks. Thank you very much for joining us here from all around the island and across the world on www.thepapare.com and our Facebook pages. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful Saturday evening.
Beautiful outside and inside.
Aloe vera and mint for freshness, chamomile for sensitive skin, lemon and lime for an energetic day. Big shaving foam, a change you must experience.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
Z. VKYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
මේ ජොබ් එක අදම කරන්න ඕනේ. අදම? No problem.
ඕගොල්ලොත් එන්නේ ඉවෙන්ට් එකට. ඩ්‍රෙස් කෝඩ් එක black.
Black? No problem.
නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ Dandex Active Climbasol පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. ස්වභාවික සාරයන් හිස පෝෂණය කරයි.
නටමුද?
No problem.
හැමදාම Dandex නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
Dandex හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Nevum බව රැකදෙන කුමාරිකා මිට් සංවේදී සමකට Camo Oil Big Shaving Foam අත්විඳිය හැකි වෙනසකට.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔපම වෙන්න.
හිත තාලනට වෙන වන්නිනම වින්නුනා සරදාවී අතනාරි කොක්තුමී පන්තමා කොක්තුමී පන්තමා ප්‍රීමා කොක්තුමී පන්තමයි.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Cheese රසට යාළුවෝ සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරට කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්සා නටනවා ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් වනවා මංචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංචි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා.
Aloe vera and mint for freshness, chamomile for sensitive skin, lemon and lime for an energetic day. Big shaving foam, a change you must experience.
හිත තාලනට වෙන වන්නිනම වින්නුනා සරදාවී අතනාරි කොක්තුමී පන්තමා කොක්තුමී පන්තමා ප්‍රීමා කොක්තුමී පන්තමයි.
Your embrace so warm with one more bite of Revelo for sunshine. Don't wanna miss this pouring rain, pleasing my soul with one more bite of Revelo for the rain. This freedom takes me north that I have never been.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ. KYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.